Relationship is headed. It's important to know which direction you're going in, but it has to be the same direction. Life can be hectic, so finding the time to communicate with your partner can be hard. Relationship expert Annie White here to share the 3 ways couples and singles can stay connected. So we're not leaving anybody out.
Yes.
We're going to start with the couple, so this is where you should listen up, right?
Get my notes, got the phone out.
Thanks so much for joining us, Annie.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so couples, there's ways to check in and stay connected. Let's talk about that.
There are. So you know how you go to the doctor and you check in to make sure I'm healthy? So you should check in with your partner to make sure your relationship is healthy. So the 3 check-ins every couple should do are monthly in terms of a goal state to ensure that we're growing together and not apart, and we're accomplishing our goals as a team.
Okay.
Weekly, I encourage a date night.
I
because,
love that
you know,
idea.
you have to make sure you're doing things to ensure you show you still like each other. And I would say more so informally to give feedback in terms of, you know, this is what we're doing well, but this is what we could be doing better.
Okay.
And when you want to give your partner feedback, the best time to give it is while you're doing something fun. Because if you're like arguing and you want to give them that feedback, they're not receptive. But if you're having fun, their guard is down, so they're less defensive and more receptive.
I like that idea.
Communication is what I'm hearing.
It
Yes,
rules the
it's so
nation,
important.
they say.
Yes, well, and it rules all relationships.
I agree, and you're right about that. It's finding the right time to like approach certain topics and subjects, because you can't like have those conversations of you spend too much money in the midst of like a fight about money, right?
Exactly.
It gets ugly.
Yeah.
You know, the fight to be right.
It's true, and everybody wants
When it
to
comes
be
down to
right.
money, I'm always right. And that's what I'm getting grief on now. It's like, you know, with the wedding, it's like, wait, well, you know, we gotta spend this much. You know, if it was a regular cake, it would cost $60.
Right.
Because it's a wedding cake, it's $1,600.
Right.
You know, and it's like, well, shut up. What are you gonna do? Yeah, all right.
But it's a one-of-a-kind cake, so it's
Yeah,
kind of
That's true. It's special. Okay, so if I'm single, what can I be doing?
Okay, so to check in with yourself
Yes.
to see, is this the right person that I should even consider committing to?
Okay.
You should check for some deal makers, some deal breakers, and just some things you have to deal with.
Ooh, okay. Deal makers, deal breakers, deal with. Okay.
Yes. So the deal makers are one, do we have the same vision in terms of relationship goals?
All right.
So if you want to get married, does he want to get married? If you want to have children, does he want to have children? And if you guys do want the same things, do you want it with each other?
Okay.
When should you approach
That's
this
the
conversation?
It depends. It's not necessarily the when, it's always the how.
I think, to me, I think it has to happen early before you waste each other's time, right?
Absolutely.
Wait, wait, wait.
But
How
sometimes,
early you talking,
exactly.
kids?
Sometimes it can't be too early because you don't even know this person.
That's true.
So do I like you as a person versus my life partner? Like, you know, assessing
Gotcha.
those 2 things. Yeah.
Okay.
And so another deal maker is, do we have similar values? Now, not interests. People try to get together based off of interests and not values. And your interests change year to year, month to month, but your values are your rules to life.
She
So
is right
checking
about
in on that, yes.
Very true.
And the last thing is love language. Do you know? Do you guys know what love language is?
I do.
I want to hear more.
Mine
You have to know
is quality time. That's my, because I feel like when you invest in people and you show them with your time, that it
Yes.
sends a strong message.
Yes, and you get the return. So what if yours is quality time, but his is words of affirmation?
Correct.
So
Then
ensuring you can speak each other's love language. That's
Yep.
the check-in.
Where do I get this book at?
you have to have it, and you have to do it. It's the best ever.
Yes, it's the 5 love languages by Dr. Gary Chapman. So go on Amazon, they're like $5 or $10.
So it's like quality
that might be a
time.
wedding gift I give you.
Oh,
like it.
that's a good one. Quality time, gifts, words of affirmation.
Yes. Quality time gifts, words of affirmation, acts of service,
Acts
and
of
physical
service.
touch.
Yeah, physical touch on my list, Cero. Don't touch me.
Don't be like that, Laura.
I don't know why it was like that, though, because I'm a very, like, touchy-feely person. But for whatever reason, on that list, I literally got
So wait a minute.
That was the
zero.
lowest one.
It was my lowest
Date
one.
2, you're talking kids and getting married, and you don't want me to touch you?
Don't touch me.
All right.
Will there be a date
So.
3?
Okay, so you're on a 35-city tour.
I am.
You've been to Philly. You're coming back, but you're going to Voorhees, New Jersey. When is that date?
We're going to Voorhees, New Jersey, March 4th.
March 4th.
Yes.
Okay. And there's still room for people to come sign up?
Yes, there is. Go to our website at sosdaters.com and register. As you guys can see, it's a free event for ladies.
Love
so,
that.
you know, free is always in the budget.
So it's always ladies that are at these events?
Ladies only.
See, I love that because you can really be real. You know, sometimes you come with your guy and then you're kind of like,
It
I don't know
changes
if
the
I
whole
want this.
dynamic.
It changes
Yeah.
it all.
Are there guys waiting outside?
I had to travel with like bodyguards because guys are like, here are all the single women. So
They flock
try
to
to
your
bogart.
event.
Yes. It's crazy.
That's good. That's a good
That's
thought
so
process.
funny.
I like
That is, though. know.
like
It's
that.
like, where are all the ladies going to be?
But
Find
that's
Annie.
hunting at the zoo. You know, I tell singles, like, hunt at the zoo. If you wanted to meet men, you need to go to male-oriented places.
That's very true.
And men who want to meet women, they come to my events because it's very female-dominated.
So look, all the men are like, Voorhees, March 4th.
She's good.
I know.
She's
she
good.
is good. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having
And
me.
happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you.
Yes,
You too.
of course.